Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Timberborn, where today I'm hoping to have some ambitious plans, it says, which is probably going to be the name of this episode, so you may have guessed this already, but first of all, we're going to grab this underground storage warehouse, yes please, and I believe we can sort of plonk this. Oh no, we can't just sort of plonk it anywhere, but it takes up the same amount of space as one of those. That does cut us off from having more space. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to put it down the side here. Yes, I think that's the way to go. So let's rotate it round. Get that one in, and we'll start off by sticking a path down to it, and then at least we can build out later. These underground storages are going to be a lifesaver because a lot of our storages are getting very full. So I'm thinking to replace some of our other storages with these underground storages because they are huge. They can store 4,000 as opposed to 200 for the standard ones, and a large one can store 1,000. So these can store a lot. A lot. I don't really want to. I think what we'll end up doing is, that's not ideal sticking it there. What I want to do is deconstruct that one and then have stuff moving around. Is there a way to, yes, empty the storage? Buildings that is being emptied but does not accept new goods. Right, excellent. In the meantime, we'll look at some of our ambitious plans. Now, I've been thinking about how I want to sort of expand things out on the map. Obviously, at the moment, these guys are not providing their own food. The building is full. We have all sorts of storage issue problems here. So, I mean, because this is a log pile. So, is that... Ooh. That storage building is... that's the same as one of those. So, that's actually not particularly useful because that's the same as one of these. So what about the log pile storage? Where the log pile is the log pile. I can't. Can I store? Yeah, I can only store logs in the log pile. So that one cannot be emptied. It's just going to have to be what it is. And this we're just gonna have to make the most of here, which I guess is gonna have to go there, and hopefully that will ease up some of the storage capacity issues on everything else. That's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping for something that could store a lot more logs, because it says here massive underground storage. Doesn't tell me whether or not it can store logs. I mean, can this store logs? I'm assuming it cannot. It can store planks, but it can't store logs, yeah. So log storage is just log storage, which is a little disappointing and a misconception on my part. Now, back to the big plans. Big plans are, I want to... We'll put the speed up a little while that's going on. I want to put a levee down here and block this area off because I'd like to keep this green. It doesn't have to be. I could just let it flood. But what I really want to do is redirect this river, because it only goes down to here and then it joins another river anyway. So what I would like to do is redirect it and take it along here and out round this way. Now, in an ideal world, I can bring this up to 2 levels high. probably all the way around here, and then I want to sort of split it. The problem is this is only one level high, so if I'm going to do it, it's very tempting to make it 2 levels high but levy all of this as well, because this would give me a good big green growing zone here, and it would also make a lot of this green and a lot of this green, which would be excellent, and give me a lot of area. This I need to be careful with. Oh, drought in 3 days, because I don't really want to flood all of this. I can flood it for now, but I think this mine for metal is long term where I'm going, because I'm going to use up this resource. That one is finite. I don't believe this is finite, because this has an amount of scrap metal, you see. This one, God knows, because you know, if I bring water down here, it's going to flood, and it's going to flood the whole area, and then I don't know what to do with it. So I don't mind flooding that area for now. I can figure out blocking it off later by putting like a dam across there. And what I'd probably do is levy this area and then control the water flow through here, so I can shut it off later. And even what I'm hoping to do is to, where was it? Stick a triple high floodgate here, or whatever it would be, a levee, then a triple high floodgate, so I can control whether the water is flowing this way or not. However, this is going to be a massive project, which is going to require a lot of science and things to unlock, because to get this done, I'm really going to have to, well, I think if I do this, I can probably build a stair down to there. I'm hoping that's going to work, and this will let me start coming this way to start building the basic levee this way, and then I can sort of build across, because what I want to do is build a levee here first and block it off, which may be good to do during the drought if I can, and then stick the floodgate there. However, the floodgates and these are going to need unlocking, so science wise I'm going to have to go yes and yes and yes, but I haven't got enough science, so I need science for these things. So is this getting done? Awaiting materials. Can I put you at top priority and you at top priority? Because what I would like to do is... how am I quite going to do this? I've got the levee. The Chevy at the levee. So if I put the levee there for the minute, and I can, he says, where was it? It's under pathways. I can put a one high one there and get the ladder coming down to there. So then I want to build a levee. Yes, a levee all the way along here. This is gonna be quite the project. I'm assuming diagonals don't leak, but I'm not gonna trust in that, because then I will want to build a... What I'd like to do is build that. Let's see, if I build a set of steps down here so we can get down to that one. The thing is that when the drought comes, I'm going to want to hammer this levee in and get the dam in. Because, yeah, I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing here. I'm worried I'm going to screw this up. Because obviously this needs to be built in quite a specific order. So I want them to build all along here, and then I want to build it back. Then I need to get down to here and build this up, and then I can control it. Hopefully. So we're at 3. Our science is ticking over. Plank wise, we're pretty good. Food wise, I think we're okay. We seem to have plenty of bread, plenty of berries. We have grilled chestnuts and grilled potatoes. And I think storage wise, we probably have quite a stock of... Do we have a stock of straight potatoes? This is another thing where the storage is being full. I would like to see more potatoes. Potatoes. I'd like to know how many potatoes we actually have. Oh, we have 1 whole potato. Excellent. Very reassuring. How close are these to being done? Okay, so actually the water is now stopped. Right. So I'm just going to pause a second, because what I want to do is get the levee in here. And ultimately, I want to keep this 1 level below. So what I'm tempted to do is let that build, and then I might put a simple dam in here to let the water flow through, so I can swap it out later when I'm ready to. I'm hoping that's going to work. The other thing I think I need to check is my distance from district. Yeah, I had a feeling that could be a problem. I'm actually out of building range. Now, hopefully I can learn from previous mistakes here. And there is the building hut. No, not gear workshop, the lumber mill. Oh, it's been a few days since I played, and I can't remember which one I'm looking for. It's this one. This is called the Builder's Hut. So now I can see what the symbol is, at least. So I'm just gonna flick through and try and find it. It's probably under like districts and things like that. Builder's Hut, Builder's Hut, Builder's Hut. So I'd like to build a Builder's Hut. If I can. Can I fit a Builder's Hut in here? I can, right here. See, if I build that Builder's Hut, it should extend the building reach out. Which is a mistake I made previously, was not to build it out. These guys are living happily and not dying. At present, I'm not sort of expanding this faction. It's something I could do, but as I have to transport all the goods here, it doesn't seem wise until I'm ready to start some farming in this area. At the moment, I just hold the water back, at least for as long as possible. It's 3.6 days before the water starts flowing again. Here we're actually pretty low on water, which is a little terrifying actually. We're lower than I would like. There is more water here. What we could probably do with is another pump here somewhere. Water. Let's see. Can I squeeze? If I put it in there. Can I not put that in there? No, it has to be... It has to be like that. Which is fine. That's fine. We can build one of these in here and do it that way. Obviously this is gonna tank our water supply in this area a bit more, because look, we're even running down here now. Everywhere else is empty, but I think we have to do that at the moment, because this is water dump. That's not particularly useful. A water tank we could probably do with going to large water tanks. That's probably not a bad idea. Irrigation tower irrigates the ground. Really? Where does the water come from? Irrigates the land around it. Must be built on the ground. That's interesting. Now I'm kind of questioning whether or not I need to do this, and I should be keeping an eye on it a bit closer, because I should be checking where we're going to do this. So yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll just build the open one through this way to let the water flow through when everything comes back online, and that will also let my beavers cross. So that will let me sort of deal with this situation, and I can bring this level up as I need to. I mean, that one's only going to be at that level anyway, so that one can be deleted actually. Oh. Yes, I'd like to remove that block, because that is only ever going to be that high. So once it comes off here, I'll probably have a couple to keep it and to keep it at in control, and then hope it will drop down to that level. It should do. Okay, so things are drying out. They will die in 0.7 days, so these are going to die unless they're ready to harvest, which they are not. They're going to die. So these potatoes are going to die. The sunflowers are not going to die. They're going to be okay. The berries should get harvested. These are going to die, even though they're grown. They're not getting harvested actually, which probably means we've not got enough beavers. So we've got 0 unoccupied beds. How many jobs have we got? We've got 8 unemployed. I think that what this tells me is we need like another farming hut here to pick this up. I don't know, I'm not convinced about that yet. But it does seem that we almost need an additional farming hut. I'm tempted to put one in here and use it so we can get all this picked. But as you can see, the water is already an issue here. So I think long term that's actually going to be my biggest problem, because we are out of water and beavers will start dying very shortly. So I think we need to worry more about storage right now. Do I have enough to do this? Yes. So what does this do? How does this work? I'm guessing they have to put water in it in order to irrigate the area, which to me seems like it would be a massive water sink, which means you'd need to pump a hell of a lot of water up into it. These, on the other hand, how big are these? These are 4x4, so they would require a bit of extra space here, which I don't see as a problem right now, because I might as well get rid of these and see what I can place here, because this stores 30, this stores 300. So if I can just put 2 of these down here, it stores way more, because I had, was it 4 of these here before, or maybe 5. But yeah, that needs to be. So I can mark these trees to get rid of them, can't I? The deconstruction tool, demolish, something like that, or where is it? Plant trees, cut trees. Cut trees, cut trees is cutting. There is a destroy button. I've seen it. Clear planting area. Yes, let's clear planting area. And then I'm sure I can flag these for removal as well. Well, we'll figure that out. Let's be honest, at the moment, it's not the biggest priority. I think what we'll do here is we'll do the same here and try and open this up and get a bit more going on there as well. So let's go back to you can go mark resources for demolition. There we go. We can mark those for demolition. Yeah, they're demolished. And we can mark these for demolition as well. And then we're going to delete these. In fact, I might mark more of this for demolition. We'll see here. Yes, 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 yes. Water storage. Give me the water storage. All the water storage. Oh, I see. I see. That's problematic. I need to fix so I need to schedule. This is that. So if I schedule that for demolition and that, is that not right? Hang on. No, I'm sure I just shink. There we go. Schedule those for demolition. Get rid of all that. Pathway. So I need to chuck some pathway in here and in here. And unfortunately, this one faces the wrong way. So actually, I need to demolish that as well. Yes, let's demolish that and fix it. I don't know how many beaver fatalities I had. I don't think I had any. I think I got away with it. So if we get it in there, and for now there, I might have space for a small one there, or do I put another big one in? Screw it. I'm gonna put another big one in. We're gonna go ham on it here. And then that is gonna hopefully ensure beaver survival into the future. Because again, with this we can really build up the water. We can look at doing similar down here as well. So let's get rid of those. And here we can bring the same sort of idea in. Really? Really? We need to schedule these resources for demolition as well. 1, 2, 1, 2. We can definitely fit 2 big ones in there. At least we'll schedule those for demolition. They won't be able to get to these trees to cut them anymore, but that's not going to be the end of the world. I'd rather take the water supply at the moment, given how close we were to having serious trouble right there. Like I say, I don't think we lost any beavers, but we were damn close. There we go. Food wise, we're still pretty good food wise. We didn't actually run out of food, and sunflower seeds are growing. Potatoes and berries are back to growing. Died and dried out, yeah, but it'd be alright, wouldn't it? Okay, so back to here, which has now water flowing through it. The levee is there blocking it, but that's okay. So what we want to do is put this one in there, and in fact I'm gonna put in I missed a corner there on the levee, so I'm gonna put the corner there because it seems like there's some water running down here. It's like I'm not quite sure why it's flowing down there. I mean, it shouldn't be. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Look, why are you dying of thirst? Pump, my man, pump like the wind. Because all my water huts have disappeared, haven't they? This is priority number 1. This is also priority number 1. Get the water hut up before people die. 2 free beds, yeah, that tells me people are dying. People are dying. I thought I got away with it, but there's been some fatalities. So, priority number 1, cannot get all required materials. We're missing gears. Oh, crap. But gears are being made, right? This guy's working, yes? Gear workshop. Let's build another gear workshop. Water wheel. Power, yes, we know power. Metal, no. Gear workshop. Can we build another gear workshop right here? You are also priority number 1. Because if we can't build that, we've got problems. In which case, I am going to temporarily... Yeah, I'm gonna build one there. And one here. And make these also priority number 1s. Because that way we can get some water up there. Because otherwise we've got no water. They've got water. And from that point of view, I might actually stick one here as well. Because then at least they can take water from the pumps and get that water going, because I'm killing beavers here. So I think that will, if we can get all the resources here with basic logs across, that will get some water into the system. Enough to hopefully abate the rate of beaver death. He says. Now this has got no power again, but there's not a lot I can do about that at the moment. The water wheels don't seem to be hugely effective, but the windmills can't unlock large windmill. Large windmill is mahusive. So yeah, I mean, you can obviously get another windmill here. We could get eventually a large windmill, I would guess. That produces 400 rather than 200. I'm not sure it's worth it. For now at least, let's just do that. Just to make sure we've got enough power here to run that workshop when it gets running. And then we can get the cogs in. At least we've got some water here now. But hopefully we are producing gears. I haven't seen any gear storage here. We've got iron. Let's look at the iron working here. We're scavenging iron. There is a smelter. Smelter requires gears, requires iron, and requires power. So if we unlock the smelter, what does the smelters look like? Okay, so we rotate you this way. No, we can rotate you this way. Can you go from there to there? No, you can't. Ah, balls. That kind of sucks. I think I could probably put another windmill over it. This place is gonna look weird. No, I can't stick another windmill over here either. I could stick one down here and put the smelter out over this way, around the back of here. I'm not sure how well that's gonna work, but if we bring this path that's here around this way, and let's go this way with it. I mean, we should then be able to get smelters in this area, like so. First thing we'll do is put the power down though, because we could put the power. Oh, we can put the power right on the edge here. And how much does a smelter require for power? It requires a full 200. So at least for now, we just want that one smelter there. I mean, my temptation is to put it one further across and then look at maybe upgrading to a large windmill later. That might well work. But for now, you can just do this. This is, however, producing gears. This is producing gears as well. So hopefully we are well on our way on the gears. This can now be deconstructed. Yes. And the levee can go in at this level. And then what I want to do is build this out, but let's put a pause on those a second. So I'll build this out, then I'll build it up another level across like that, and then I'll level this out. I think that will work, he says. Eventually all that's going to be this level, and then we're going to come this way with it. But my plan will be to put at least a double high floodgate in at this level. Oh, it's killing the trees. Interesting. I didn't expect that to happen. I did not expect that to happen like that. Okay. That was unexpected. But that's okay, because I have a plan. My beavers are still thirsty. Are we not getting any gears here? Where are the gears? We're making gears. What's going on? We are making gears. It's not hugely fast. Are we suffering power shortage? So power demand 50, 50, 50, 50. Network supply versus demand. We've got loads of supply. So we are producing gears, but we're producing them incredibly slowly, which is not great. So okay, this is one is now going to be demolished, and we're now going to put one of those here, and we're actually going to build across here with one highs, ones of these, which should allow water to flow through, I believe. And then we'll levy this off down here. Or well, actually what I'm going to do is build a double high floodgate there. So what I'll want to do is build a levee here, and then a double high floodgate here, which we can now unlock, and we can even unlock the triple high floodgate. So what I'd want to do is build a double high floodgate here and here, and then these will get taken out for also a double high floodgate. If you can walk across them, I think you can. I'm not 100% convinced, which is a point. We might want to go yeah, that's a point. Let's assume that we can't walk across the double high floodgates here and build a bunch of these, because that way we can then walk along. Oh no, this one, we can walk along this area without too much trouble, because we can then take this out and put the double high floodgate in here as well eventually. Because I think just for safety purposes, I'm going to levy here and here and here and here and here, and then I'll extend that all the way round, because we'll bring that up and eventually the path will come round with here, here, here and here, another levee on top, and we'll build up. So that will be the master plan for at least channeling the water this way. Then I need to build out this way, which is going to take a lot of work and a lot of wood. I mean, hopefully we're alleviating our full stacks of wood, which we don't appear to be. Have we made even one of these yet? Do any of them have gears in them? No. Well, that one has 3. Ah, that one is built. And these 2 are working. Great. Okay. It's fantastic. Next big life question. How the hell am I going to get another one in? Because I think I need to put another pump here. Just because I need water. I can't... I've got a drought in 2.6 days. Oh my god, I've got a drought in 2.6 days? And I have like no water storage. Oh good god. Okay, panic mode engaged. Panic mode engaged. This is temporary solution. But temporary solutions are going to be necessary here. Okay, it's as good as it gets. Let's see how many of those we can get full and get operating, because that has 0 water in it. It's got none. These aren't even full. What's going on? Can we upgrade these somehow? Look, these are priority operations. All these priority operation. Again, path, I think we'll have to build one out that way, and then I'm just going to have to quickly, it's a square, so we can just dezone that. I think if we dezone that, we should be able to put another one right there, because we're going to have a full-on disaster going on in a minute if we can't get our water supply under control in the next 1.3 days. So, how many beavers are gonna die this time round? Because things are not looking good. Oh man, there is no water in there. Large water tank, green mound, despite efforts of the kits that have tried to use it as a swimming pool. This tank was designed for industrial This tank was designed to serve industrial purposes. Fantastic, but still, I need millions of gallons of water in these things. Millions of gallons, as much as possible. This is not full. Where are the other cogs? Where are the other cogs? This is not destroyed yet. Where are the cogs going? I mean, we're not getting any power, which is a pretty serious issue, but I'm not quite sure how to deal with it at the moment, because we don't get enough flow here to keep the industry running. Clearly we're not getting enough wind either to keep the industry going. Yeah, this is very upsetting. This is very upsetting. We've got enough planks. We're just not getting enough cogs here. Yes, work on those, and look, get the water situation under control. This one also needs to be destroyed, and we're going to put path in there. If you don't mind, I'm going to put path in there. That's also going to be a priority building. We need this water, as much of it as we can get. Oh man, the drought has already begun. So with that, I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time to see how many beavers die of thirst. Thanks a lot.